Hi everybody, it's Wanda Sakinen coming to you from Youngstown, Ohio. Tonight's presentation is going to be on Marketing Skills 101, the very beginning of everything that you really need to know. Just like it says in the corner in the picture, if you never try, you will never know. Okay, everybody, when you're into marketing, the first thing you're going to find out is that you need a really positive attitude because of what you're doing. And not everybody's going to be happy about what you're doing. Not everybody's going to want what you're selling, whether it be goods or services or a combination. You will also need mandatory office supplies or access to them. And also a laptop, tablet, cell phone, and other type of devices, desktop. You're also going to need business cards, testimonials, product information, customer and business applications, especially if you're doing stuff off-site, samples, brochures, flyers, staplers, copier, printer, ink, paper, marker, writing paper, folders, pens. You get the picture. Also, you want to form an action plan. Who exactly is your target market? Is it going to be people that you work with at the hospital? Is it going to be assisted living clients, clinics, family members, so forth? Where will you start? Are you marketing online, offline, or both? And what products are you specifically promoting? Are you promoting skincare? Are you promoting weight loss? Are you promoting just the business opportunity? You really need to zero in before you even start on your marketing as to what exactly you're going to be marketing, especially if you have a company that has a lot of different things. You also want to lay out a specific action plan, and you want to write out a rough schedule. And if you've seen some of my other videos, number one for marketing, you might want to look at the lead generation video. And also, I don't know, one of the videos I had talked about, I always have two lists. I have one for what I absolutely have to do that day, and I'm not going to do list, which is for later on in the week or whatever for planning. Okay, again, we're going to start out with where will you get leads? Well, of course you can buy them, and they can be pretty expensive. You also can see what others are doing and how they're getting their list, which would be from watching some of your peers or even getting help from your sponsor or mentors. You also can start with your warm market, which is all your family, friends, people that you've known, people from other businesses, and so forth. And number 4 is my personal favorite, where you create your own list. This can be done through blogging, through websites, having people subscribe to newsletters, having them opt in for different things. And you'll want to check out my lead generation video on that. Okay, so basically here, I like to say that you really need to start with making lists of people that you already know for your warm market lead list. And that will be the first list that you make before you start on with the cold market list. Also, immediately, you want to contact everyone on your list via email, chat, message, text message, phone, postcard, letter, or in person. You immediately want to start advertising online as well as offline. I really do recommend doing both. I think that it breaks up the monotony. It can lead you in different directions. You just never know. But if you're really shy, it might be a little bit hard to get started on the offline marketing. So you may want to do more online marketing in the beginning. Take marketing materials with you everywhere you go. I don't care if you're going to your son's ball game, or if you're going to a family reunion, or just down the street to the gas station. You just never know where you're going to have the opportunity to talk to someone, or they may be interested. Also, you want to make sure everyone knows that you are selling. Okay, now here we get to some of the more meat and potatoes of Marketing 101, and that would be that you need to get a website, a blog set up as soon as possible. And even if your company has marketing websites for you, I still suggest that you get your own for a few different reasons. One is you may want to sell stuff in smaller quantities. You may want to get involved in more than one business. And this is just a good practice. And this way you can accept credit cards or PayPal or whatnot from your own website. Also, you want to advertise in focus Facebook groups. For instance, okay, if you are promoting a home business, there are so many groups in there, like Work at Home people from Colorado, Work at Home moms, Work at Home college students, retirees, disabled, whatever. And maybe some of the like groups, like you like my Facebook group, I'll like yours. That's fine too, to kind of build the momentum. I probably wouldn't advertise in other groups that are not related to it, because you're going to get kicked out and that's considered spam. Also, remain consistent and persistent. We should probably go over what that is a little bit. Consistent means you're going to do it all the time or on a certain schedule. You're going to get your butt out of bed in the morning. You're going to do what you got to do. Persistence is kind of like that, except it adds a little element of motivation to it, okay? You're still being consistent when you're persistent, but you're going after what you want. And you want to be a product of the product if you're selling products. If you're selling a skincare line, and you've got a problem with acne everywhere, and you're presenting the skincare line, it's not going to go over as well as if your skin's all clear because you've been using the product. You want to target high traffic areas, whether it's online or offline, meaning, you just want high traffic areas because it's all about the volume, and the more people you reach out to, the more are going to reach back to you. You want to utilize social media to your advantage, and there are just so many platforms now for social media. It is just crazy. And I love using Buffer, which will send different messages to different social medias on your behalf, and you can even schedule when those can go out, and how often. If you are not tech savvy, you want to delegate a willing associate or take self-development classes, because if you can learn a little bit more about computer techniques, this is really going to help you to your benefit as time goes on, because I'm not real tech savvy, and I spend tons of time trying to figure things out, trying to fine tune them, trying to use different types of softwares to see what I like the best, and it is just taking up way too much time. So if you can get help from someone, definitely go for that. Okay, over here, we've got don't forget. You need to cater to your leads. That means when you get leads, you're to follow up with them as soon as possible. Don't sit on them. Don't let them waste away and then someone else gets to them. You want to definitely pick up the phone. You've got to do it sooner or later. This is a really good marketing tool to use with great success. You need to provide exceptional customer service where that you know in your heart that you are doing everything that you can for your customers and you're going to go out on a limb for them, and that's going to make them return. Also, you want to work double time in the beginning and go all in. You want to grab some helpers, maybe your kids, friends, neighbors, co-workers, or even your mates. You don't be afraid to be heard. Fear not. Speak up and be bold. Okay, over here, I've made a little chart up of the necessary skills that I think you either need to have to start into marketing, or you need to develop these skills very shortly after getting into marketing to have the best results. So we'll start out with you need some telephone skills, some computer skills, internet skills, customer service, troubleshooting, or at least be willing to do troubleshooting, networking with others, also teamwork, because you need to work part of a team. And if you're in TLC, then you know all about everybody tries to help everybody, and that's the way to go. And that's another good reason to be in the unit of prosperity. Also, you're going to need to develop some speaking skills. Some speaking off the top of your head, impromptu speaking. That's where I have a little bit of an delay. Also reading, writing, listening. And when I say listening, I'm not just saying, just sitting there going, They need some feedback to know that you're really hearing what they're saying and that you're going to try to help them solve a problem. So lastly then on that list is communication, which you will probably get better with in time, but you have to do it more to get good at it. You also need to be trusting, because a lot of people are going to entrust you with their personal information, and they also want to know if they happen to pay you that they're getting something in return. Also, you need to remain and stay and obtain and get and always stay motivated. You have to remain upbeat at all times. You've got to be teachable. You also need to be organized. Okay, on slide 8, we have a lead chart that I found online, and I thought it was very good. That's why I put it in the presentation here. It's a multimodal lead generation diagram. And you can see over here for branding, you have advertising, sponsorships, associations, newsletter, and events. Events are basically seminars, workshops, webinars, teleseminars, which is right over the phone, conferences, trade shows, and executive briefings. And this goes on. You can read it, you can print it out. I think it's just a great blueprint that everybody should have. Okay, everybody, this is where I thank you for watching my video, and please feel free to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share this video. Reach out to me at www.medicalorganics.us, or you can reach me on the phone at 330-623-7575. If you're interested in Total Life Changes products or business opportunity, contact me today at sync-with-wanda-tlc@yahoo.com. Have a super fantabulous day and see you on video 29.